This is your guide to the Chestburster. Initiating sequence.
The Chestburster is the third stage in the life cycle of the Xenomorph XX121 species in its newborn form.
Physical characteristics.
Chestbursters are approximately 2 feet long from head to tail and around 1 foot tall. They have a brown to beige coloration and a mouth full of needle-like metallic teeth. On occasion, some chestbursters have possessed arms or small stubs where the arms will eventually grow. Finally, chestbursters are born with strong tails that allow them to propel themselves at surprisingly high speeds.
The gestation period.
The gestation period begins when the facehugger implants a knot of specifically tailored cancers which stimulate the chemogenetic restructuring of the host cells. In essence, this process builds the chestburster from the host's own biological material at a cellular level, absorbing organic material which is then broken down at a molecular level and altered into new compounds. It is for this reason that the developing creature is able to remain unharmed by the host's immune system. Recombining carbon units into crystal lattices, the xenomorph's hard body structure is formed within the host. Hydrogen ions are released and combined with surplus sulfate and nitrate groups to develop the essence of the creature's acidic blood. Due to the fact that the chestburster spawns from the host genetic material, they inevitably inherit 10 to 15% of the host genetic code. Furthermore, the resulting xenomorph's physical appearance will resemble the hosts which they gestate to some extent. Aside from dictating their physical traits, the genetic absorption process helps the resulting xenomorph adapt to the environment in which they are born into. Whilst inside the host, the chestburster is attached to them via an umbilical cord in order to gather essential nutrients for its development. This development within the host is an extremely accelerated gestation period. However, it can vary from a full day to under 60 minutes. Furthermore, if the host suffers from any physical defects, they can slow the development of the residing chestburster. A longer gestation period can result in the chestburster possessing arms at birth. For instance, queens who reside in the host for longer are often born with all of their arms, legs, and a partial head crest developed. If a chestburster is unable to emerge from the host's body, the host may die prematurely. The chestburster, however, will continue to develop until it is large and strong enough to exit. By releasing enzymes that digest the bone and surrounding tissues of the host chest cavity, the chestburster is able to emerge into its new environment. Hours before the chestburster forces its way through the sternum, the host experiences discomfort, chest pains, and nausea. During the birth itself, however, the host will feel severe pains, extreme cramping, and violent convulsions. The chestburster will utilize its acidic blood and brute strength to assist with its birth. As the chestburster finally exits, the host suffers instant death via severe trauma, organ rupture, and significant hemorrhaging. Despite this, there have been cases where the removal of a chestburster before its emergence has seen the host survive the ordeal relatively unharmed. Conversely, the cancerous process that leads to the development of the chestburster means that even if the embryo was safely removed, the host would eventually develop a number of terminal tumours which would cause their subsequent demise. Hypersleep can be used to stop a chestburster from emerging, however few materials seem to be able to halt a chestburster's emergence.
Post-birth development.
After birth, chestbursters develop at a very fast rate, reaching maturity within hours. Infant xenomorphs will shed their skin on multiple occasions as they grow. Despite their rapid growth, however, the chestburster stage remains the most vulnerable within the xenomorph life cycle. Despite the fact that they are still dangerous at this stage, the chestburster has few modes of defense, with their primary weapon being their acidic blood. As a result, they will immediately seek obscurity and remain out of sight until they reach maturity when they can fully fend for themselves. Chestbursters will often take advantage of their environment, hiding in air vents and walls. As a form of sustenance, newly born chestbursters will consume parts of the human host if left undisturbed.
This was your guide to the Chestburster. End sequence.